Dead of the Night is one of the best zombies maps ever made, and no one played it, because of course they didn't. This is the story of a map that had no trailer, no marketing, no warning, just vampires, werewolves, puzzles, and a revolver that shoots magic bullets. It came, it flopped, and then, like a vampire at 3 a.m., it crawled out of the grave years later and quietly became a fan favorite. This is Dead of the Night, the Call of Duty Zombies map that had everything except support. Let's go back to 2018. Black Ops 4 launches. Zombies fans are confused because there are two storylines now, Aether and Chaos, and you basically need a spreadsheet to keep up. And then, a few months later, this weird new map just shows up. No trailer, no tweet, no build-up. Just boom. Hey guys, here's a new map. It has werewolves now. Good luck. This is the first thing you need to know about Dead of the Night. Treyarch dropped it like it was a bug fix. They marketed this the way you'd market new terms and conditions. It's the only Zombies DLC in history to release completely silently, and it permanently damaged the way the community perceived it. Because let's be honest, most of us thought it was filler, a non-canon weird side map. But it wasn't. It was actually one of the most ambitious and creative Zombies maps in the entire series. So what was it? Dead of the Night is set in a massive English mansion in 1912. You're stuck inside with a fortune teller, a cowboy, a British general, and a butler voiced by Charles Dance, who, yes, sounds exactly like Tywin Lannister reading Dracula fan fiction. Your job is to survive the night, unlock the mansion's secrets, and kill a whole zoo's worth of supernatural creatures. It's a murder mystery, a horror movie, and a British soap opera all wrapped into one. And it absolutely nails its aesthetic. This map oozes atmosphere. The lighting, the fog, the soundtrack. This feels like someone tried to turn Castlevania into a COD Zombies map. And somehow, it works. You've got a ballroom filled with undead, a haunted library, underground labs, a foggy greenhouse. It's not just spooky mansion copy-paste. It's art direction with purpose. Every room has a story, and every hallway leads to another mystery. It's one of the best-looking and best-sounding maps Treyarch has ever made. But of course, it's a Zombies map, so people weren't just judging the vibe. They were judging the gameplay. And this is where things got complicated. Dead of the Night has a reputation. A reputation for being confusing, bloated, and basically designed to make you watch a 30-minute YouTube tutorial before playing. And yeah, that's fair. This map has over 40 item spawn locations. You need to find silver and bones and key parts and tuning forks and fuses and 3 separate pack-a-punch symbols that can spawn in different areas of the house. It's a collect-a-thon, a scavenger hunt, a Victorian escape room that tries to kill you every 30 seconds. For new players, this was miserable. There's no clear power path, no helpful narration. You just spawn in and wander around this gorgeous mansion while constantly getting slapped by fast-moving vampires. It's chaos. Not chaos, the storyline, just chaos, as in, I hate this and I want to uninstall. The community's first impression was brutal. They hated the complexity, they hated the characters, they hated the Easter egg, and they really hated the vampires. Because yes, in Dead of the Night, there are vampires. They're fast, they're annoying, they dodge bullets, they spawn in mid-round and attack like feral cats. It's like fighting Nosferatu with road rage. You also have to fight werewolves. Big, snarling, bullet sponge werewolves that require you to make silver bullets if you want to kill them properly. Add in elemental catalyst zombies, armored knights, and constantly spawning mini-bosses, and Dead of the Night becomes less of a zombies map and more of a medieval monster brawl. For some, that's awesome. For others, it was overwhelming. And then there's the cast. The playable characters in Dead of the Night are not the usual crew. They're brand new one-offs who never appear again. You've got the butler, cool voice, zero personality. The cowboy, literally just a cowboy. The psychic, does tarot readings, disappears from the plot. And the British general, who only talks about war and honor, like he's trapped in a Churchill speech. People dunked on these characters hard. They felt like stereotypes. And they kind of are. They don't develop. They don't matter. They feel like placeholders for better characters. All of this led to the map being labeled a disaster, a bad map, a waste of a DLC slot. One of those maps you maybe try once and then forget. And it stayed that way. For a while. But something strange happened after BO4. The community revisited the map. They tried it again, and they realized something. Dead of the Night is actually really, really good. It just had a terrible rollout. Once the bugs got patched, the vampire spawn rates got adjusted, and players had time to learn the map's layout, Dead of the Night started to shine. People started appreciating how deep the gameplay was, how satisfying it was to build the wonder weapon, how cool it was to unlock secret areas with UV light. They discovered side quests, murder mysteries, hidden perks, free wonder weapons, ghosts that give you power-ups if you complete their stories. The map slowly evolved from confusing mess to, holy crap, this is actually brilliant. And now, you'll find people calling it a top 15 or even top 10 zombies maps of all time. Yes, the same map that Reddit once called worse than Transit is now treated like a misunderstood classic. Let's talk about why. The wonder weapon in this map, Alistair's Folly, is genuinely amazing. It's a magical revolver that can be upgraded into a hand cannon that disintegrates everything. It has style, it has power, it makes you feel like Van Helsing if he was addicted to speed cola. Crafting it takes effort, but it feels earned. You don't just grab a gun from the box and hope it's good. You build it, you upgrade it, you become it. It's one of the most satisfying wonder weapons in BO4, maybe in zombies history, period. Then there's the map layout. Yes, it's overwhelming at first, but once you learn it, it clicks. The main hall is an incredible training area. The wine cellar, the library, the gardens, they all have distinct routes and strategies. It's tight, it's intense, and it makes for some of the most cinematic gameplay in the series. Add in the silver bullet crafting system, which lets you reload and power up your regular guns, and you've got a genuinely unique flow. It's not just another zombies map with one wonder weapon and a pack-a-punch in the corner. It's a layered experience. So what went wrong? Why did a map this good get treated like it didn't exist? Well, BO4 was in a bad place. The zombies mode launched buggy, the HUD was hated, the new perk system was divisive, and players were burning out. At the same time, Treyarch was being pulled in 5 different directions. They had to scrap the campaign, build Blackout, fix multiplayer, and somehow also make a full Zombies DLC season. The Chaos storyline, which Dead of the Night belonged to, got abandoned halfway through. The devs were clearly passionate about it, but corporate said no. Budget was cut, marketing disappeared, and Dead of the Night got left behind. Players didn't get a fair introduction. They got no context, no hype, just a surprise, we made this map, please clap. and then they moved on. But the fans who stuck with it, they never forgot. Years later, they're the ones writing Reddit essays defending the map. They're the ones making 45-minute retrospectives. They're the ones posting memes like, Dead of the Night walked so Cold War could sprint through a hallway full of reused boss zombies. And they're kind of right. Because Dead of the Night did something that most maps don't. It tried. It experimented. It created a world and asked you to explore it. And yeah, it had too many steps. And yeah, the vampires are annoying. But at least it wasn't another map where the boss is just Panzer again. Today, Dead of the Night sits in this weird space where it's not mainstream, but it's respected. It's a cult classic.